Right now, as you're watching this video, 513 more people just lost their jobs because of AI today. And while Trump's new AI advisor, David Sachs, is on television saying, "Don't worry," the truth hidden in Microsoft's own data is much darker. But what if I told you that the same company laying off 15,000 workers this year just published a study claiming AI will only change jobs, not eliminate them? Welcome back to AI Handbook, where I expose the revolutionary changes happening in artificial intelligence every single day. By the end of this video, you'll understand why the biggest tech companies are saying one thing while doing something completely different, and what this means for your career. Here's what's happening right now that nobody's talking about. Microsoft just released the largest real-world study ever conducted on AI's impact on jobs. They analyzed 200,000 actual conversations between people and their Bing Copilot AI throughout 2024. The results? They created something called an AI applicability score for different occupations. According to Microsoft's research, translators, historians, writers, and journalists scored highest for AI replacement risk, with scores between 0.38 and 0.39. Customer service representatives, news analysts, and technical writers also made the danger list. The pattern is clear. Knowledge-based jobs requiring bachelor's degrees are most vulnerable. But here's where it gets interesting. Microsoft's own researchers were very careful to say this doesn't mean these jobs will disappear. Senior researcher Karen Tomlinson told Fortune, "Our research shows that AI supports many tasks but does not indicate it can fully perform any single occupation." Meanwhile, Microsoft has cut over 15,000 jobs in 2025 alone. That's 4% of their entire workforce. They're redirecting billions from human salaries into AI investments. So why the disconnect between what they're saying and what they're doing? But this contradiction goes deeper than just one company. The numbers don't lie even when the messaging does. By July 2025, over 130,981 tech workers have lost their jobs across 434 separate layoff events. That's already matching the entire year of 2024, and we're only halfway through. Intel leads the pack with over 12,000 job cuts. Amazon, Google, Meta, Salesforce, they're all cutting deep. But here's what's fascinating. These aren't struggling companies. Microsoft reported $70.1 billion in revenue for Q1 2025. That's a 13% increase from last year. They're making more money than ever while employing fewer people. Employment expert Christina Enge from Thoughtlight told me something revealing. There's absolutely an AI undercurrent behind many of today's efficiency layoffs, especially in back office and customer service roles. Companies are investing heavily in automation, but they're calling it restructuring or business optimization. IBM was one of the honest ones. Their CEO told the Wall Street Journal that 200 HR employees were replaced with AI chatbots. Klarna's CEO Sebastian Siemiatkowski was even more direct. The company has shrunk from about 5,000 to now almost 3,000 employees. But here's where the story takes an unexpected turn. If this kind of insider analysis helps you stay ahead of AI developments, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss these critical updates. And if you know someone who needs to hear this truth about AI's real impact on jobs, share this video with them right now. While tens of thousands are losing their jobs, something unprecedented is happening on the other side. Job postings requiring AI skills are offering 28% higher salaries. That's an average of $18,000 more per year. In 2024, over 66,000 job postings specifically mentioned generative AI as a required skill. That's a four-fold increase from the previous year. Large language modeling, ChatGPT proficiency, and prompt engineering are becoming the new must-have skills. But here's the twist. More than half of these AI-skilled jobs appeared outside the tech sector. Marketing, HR, finance, education, manufacturing, everyone wants AI-fluent workers. The sectors offering the biggest pay bumps: customer support, sales, and manufacturing. This creates a fascinating paradox. AI is simultaneously destroying traditional jobs while creating premium opportunities for those who can work alongside it. The question becomes, are you adapting fast enough? Yet this optimistic view faces a powerful challenge from an unexpected source. Enter David Sachs, Trump's newly appointed AI and crypto czar. In a recent post on X, Sachs declared the AI job loss narrative is overhyped. His argument? AI still needs human prompting and verification to drive business value. Humans manage the end-to-end processes while AI handles the middle-to-middle work. Sachs isn't alone. Former Coinbase CTO Balaji Srinivasan supports this view, arguing that AI isn't truly independent. AI doesn't take your job, it lets you do any job. He claims AI models mainly replace previous AI models, like GPT-4 replacing GPT-3, not human workers. At an AWS summit, Sachs said, "You're not going to lose your job to AI. You're going to lose your job to someone who knows how to do AI better." He pushed back against what he called the doomer cult, predicting mass unemployment. But there's a problem with this optimistic narrative. The data tells a different story than the reassuring words from tech leaders. Anthropic CEO Dario Amodei recently warned that AI could eliminate up to half of entry-level white-collar jobs within 5 years. He's not some outside critic. He's building the technology. According to the World Economic Forum's 2025 Future of Jobs report, 41% of employers worldwide intend to reduce their workforce in the next 5 years due to AI automation. That's not speculation, that's surveyed business intention. Here's what's really happening. AI is extremely good at routine tasks, and entry-level work is largely routine tasks. MIT research shows AI will replace 2 million manufacturing workers by 2025. Bloomberg research reveals AI could replace 53% of market research analyst tasks and 67% of sales representative tasks. The Department of Government Efficiency, led by Elon Musk, launched in 2025 with a mandate to eliminate federal jobs through AI optimization. Even the government is automating jobs away. Meanwhile, research from Signalfire shows big tech companies reduced new graduate hiring by 25% in 2024. These aren't temporary hiring freezes. These are positions that no longer exist. But the most revealing insight comes from examining who's actually safe. Microsoft's study reveals something crucial about which jobs will survive. The bottom 40 occupations for AI applicability tell the real story. Dishwashers, cement masons, motorboat operators, roofers, massage therapists, embalmers. The pattern is clear. Jobs requiring physical presence, human touch, or real-world problem-solving remain safe. Healthcare support, construction, and hands-on services consistently score lowest for AI replacement risk. Here's the survival equation. If your job can be done through a computer screen using text, images, or data analysis, you're in the danger zone. If it requires being physically present, reading human emotions, or handling unpredictable real-world situations, you're much safer. But there's a crucial factor that determines your specific risk level. Here's the shocking revelation from Microsoft's data. Occupations requiring a bachelor's degree show higher AI applicability scores, 0.27, compared to those with lower educational requirements, 0.19. Let that sink in. The more educated the job typically requires, the more vulnerable it is to AI. This completely flips our assumptions about job security. We've been told for decades that education is the path to stable, automation-proof careers. But AI excels at exactly the kind of analytical, research-based, and communication tasks that define knowledge work. The correlation between AI applicability and wages is surprisingly small, only 0.07. This means AI impact doesn't directly relate to how much you earn. High-paying jobs aren't necessarily safer than lower-paying ones. For Gen Z entering the job market, this is particularly brutal. The safe teaching jobs and graduate roles they've been preparing for are exactly what Microsoft's study flags as high risk. Yet there's still a path forward for those willing to adapt. The survivors in this AI transition aren't those hiding from the technology, they're those learning to leverage it. The 28% salary premium for AI-skilled workers isn't accidental. Companies will pay more for humans who can effectively collaborate with AI systems. The key is understanding that AI augmentation pays better than AI avoidance. Workers who can prompt, verify, and direct AI systems become force multipliers. They're not competing with AI, they're managing it. Future-proof skills include strategic thinking, complex decision-making, emotional intelligence, and the ability to lead mixed AI-human teams. These remain uniquely human capabilities that AI cannot replicate. But perhaps most importantly, learning to use AI tools effectively isn't optional anymore. It's the difference between becoming more valuable or becoming obsolete. The window for adaptation is closing faster than most people realize.
Here's what David Sachs and other optimists aren't telling you. The timeline isn't someday, it's now. Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella revealed that 30%, actually 33% of their company's code is now AI written. Simultaneously, over 40% of their recent layoffs targeted software engineers. By 2030, McKinsey projects 30% of work hours could be automated. But that's 5 years away. The job displacement is happening in quarterly earnings reports today. Companies aren't planning these changes, they're executing them. The choice is binary: master AI collaboration or become irrelevant. The 130,000 tech workers who lost jobs this year learned this lesson too late. Every day you delay learning AI tools, someone else is getting ahead. Every week you avoid adapting your skills, the gap widens. Every month you wait, the opportunities shrink. The replacement began months ago. The question isn't whether AI will affect your career, it's whether you'll evolve fast enough to stay valuable. The clock isn't ticking, it already rang. If this analysis opened your eyes to what's really happening in the AI job market, make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. I'll continue tracking these developments as they unfold, and share this with anyone who needs to understand the real timeline we're facing. The future belongs to those who adapt first. Don't let it leave you behind.